Hello, everybody. I'm going to do a quick live. I wanted to share this with you. Let me pull up my comments. This is going to be somewhat quick, but I want to make sure that I get this to you the way that I got it. So if you're going to join in, put your name on the screen. I'm trying to set this up to see the comments. If there are any comments, let me see if I have sound. I don't know if I have sound. Okay, I have sound. All right. So let me do this. All right. So I think I like this better. All right. So what I want to talk about real quick is purpose. I want to talk about this thought that many of us deal with, many of us struggle with, is this vibe of purpose, understanding purpose. I'm not going to talk about understanding your purpose today, but if you're going to hang out, put your name in the comment section, or if you watch this on the replay, put your comments in or say something so that I know that you watched it. But anyway, apply pressure to your purpose. So this morning, I got this insight about pressure. I got this insight about purpose. And what I got from it was the ability to apply pressure in the area of your necessity, of your need. So here's the short version of this. In our lives, we all have purpose. We all have something that's designed to make us great. We all have that it factor in us. But sometimes, because of our circumstances, because of the things around us, because of how life happens, we are not living and fulfilling our purpose. So let's say your purpose is to be great, which your purpose is to be great. And if you don't believe it, I'm here to tell you that your purpose is to be great. But even beyond that, to fulfill the greatness which your purpose to be, you have to make some changes. So when I think about purpose, I think about living a life of fulfilled life, living a life that's intentional, living a life that feels great, even in the dark times or even in what we call the struggles. But how do you apply pressure to your purpose? How do you make your purpose greater on earth? How do you make what you're doing the most effective ever? You have to apply pressure. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I don't really know a lot about the medical field, but I know enough to share this point. I've often seen TV shows where people may get shot or somebody gets stabbed or something happens dramatic where they say, okay, the person will call the 911 or somebody around would be like, okay, we have to apply pressure to the wound. So somebody gets stabbed, something happens, they're bleeding. And if a pressure is not applied to the wound, they may die. They may bleed out. They may be crippled. Something could happen. So when I think about the being shot, being stabbed, bleeding out, I connect that to purpose. Sometimes we are not fulfilling our purpose because our life is bleeding out. Sometimes we're not fulfilling our purpose because our life is bleeding out. So when somebody is bleeding out, you have to apply pressure so that they don't lose blood. Is your life bloody? Is your life in the place that you have desired it to be, or is it falling apart? So to apply pressure to your purpose, you must first, like they do when the wound, they have to apply some pressure to it to keep in what they need and not allow anything to get out. So when you apply this pressure, you have to say, what are the things that are making me unhappy? What are the things that are preventing me from being my best? What are the things, what are the excuses? What are the challenges? What am I facing that just feels uncomfortable that's causing me to not live and fulfill my purpose? Even if you don't know your purpose, you still know that you may not be happy. You may not be in a position that you desire to be in. So what needs to happen is you have to say, what's making me unhappy? What's making me feel the way that I'm feeling? What is the thing that's making me feel like I can't go further? I can't make it. What is the thing that's leading to my depression? What is the thing that's causing me to make excuses and not live my most fulfilled and most purposeful life? So to apply pressure to it, you have to say, okay, I'm gonna hold on to the good that I'm doing. And then while I'm holding on to the good, I'm going to figure out what's causing me to bleed out, what's causing me to not feel the right way. I'm going to write those things down. I feel like I'm no good. I feel like this. What's good, Tyler, bro? Hopefully you're doing well. What's causing me uh, to not feel motivated in the morning? Write those things down. And then at that point, you apply pressure, whether it's through prayer or through action, through faith, through hope, through love, whatever it may be. Start to apply pressure to those situations and say, I will no longer allow myself to wake up again, not thinking and realizing that I'm the greatest. I will not allow myself to wake up again feeling depressed because my life isn't looking like I want it to look. I'm going to apply pressure to what I don't like. I'm going to apply pressure to the bleeding out. I'm not going to allow my life to bleed out because I'm not doing what I need to do. So I'm going to wake up. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to take my breaks. I'm going to take my rest. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow my life to not be what it's meant to be. So when you think about your life, when you think about your situations, when you think about your income, when you think about your family, when you think about your faith, when you think about your finances, whatever it is, what about it is causing you to not be in a happy place? What is it about it that is not causing you to feel like you're living in your purpose and living on purpose, and apply pressure to that? It will be uncomfortable because when the pressure is applied to a wound, when those people get stabbed or they get cut or they get shot and they have to apply that pressure doesn't feel good, but they need that pressure so that they don't bleed out. So sometimes you need pressure applied to you, whether it's pressure from family, from friends, or even self pressure that forces you to say, man, I am greater than what I'm allowing myself to be. So this quick video is just to tell you to apply pressure to your purpose. Allow your purpose to be lived out greater than it ever has been before because you've applied pressure. So my name is Antoine Chambers of Antoine Chambers Consulting. Feel free to like the video, share the video. I hope it helped you apply pressure to your purpose. And I am getting out of here. Peace. Love you all.